the power of the name Yah has opened up to me as being a Nazir. It's a strange relationship because that's what the Rastafarians use as the name of God, Yud Hey. And that power of Yah is the upper level of the name. And remember that the lower level would be Vav Hey, but in the future world, the lower level would be Yud Hey again. So this level of Yah at the upper level will, in time to come, show the lower level of Yah. And the name will be Yud Hey, which is 30, and the magic number of these Nazir. And this name of Yah comes from Chokmah. And quite frankly, what I'm relating to you is my Chokmah consciousness that I'm opened up into totally. And that means I've opened to the Sephirah of Chokmah. And this Chokmah is actually in its name, like everything else is given in its name, exactly what it is. It's Koach, Kuf, Het, of Ma, Mem, Hey. And this Koach, this power, it's power of potential manifestation. Ma is manifestation. Ma has a strange gematria because it's the gematria of 45, which is Adam, but in fully spelled out, Ma is Mem, 80, Hey, 6, 86, which is Elohim. So in the word itself is this koach, this power, this potential. And what is this koach? That's the internal energy that's talked about in Tai Chi. It's like it's an energy, it's a koach, it's a power. It's internal power that hasn't been manifested out yet into Bina, even in the upper worlds. So this power is reflected in the Yud Hey name of Chokmah. And the secret of the Yud of Chokmah is actually in the Yud itself. And this Yud, rises up, this dot starts at Keta. And then the extension comes into Chokmah itself as the Yud. And this dot is the seed, you see. It's like the Bindu, it's the sperm. And Chokmah consciousness is somebody who has right brain thinking, and therefore right brain thinking goes into left hand manifestation. And this is the left arm, wrong TV show here, left arm of the tefillin. So the left arm of the tefillin reflects the right hand consciousness, the right brain consciousness. And Chokmah. And Chokmah is the initial thought before it's manifested into Bina. Bina actually is Ben Yah. It's the son. It's the extension, the Ben, of Yah, which is Chokmah. The name of God from Chokmah is Yah. So Ben Yah is Bina. So they go together because even in the name Yah itself, you have Yud, from Chokmah. And then the Hey, which shows Bina. You see. But even in the Yud, there's a writing of it, of the Yud itself, and then the Vav Dalet makes a Hey. So in itself, in the potential itself, is an actualization. But the real secret here is Chokmah consciousness and Yah and the number 15. And one of the reasons I'm feeling this now is because I'm doing this the day before Sukkot. See? The day before Sukkot, because what day is Sukkot? It's the 15th. It's the Yud Hey day, which opens for me Chokmah consciousness. Instantaneous thought without development. You see? Left hand usage, which, as you know, I do in tennis. Because it comes from right brain thinking. And this 15 here is the full moon day. So it's the culmination, the coming together of male and female. You see? And it's the Yud and the Hey. The male is the Yud and the female is the Hey. There's also a tie-in between Chokmah and Malkus. You see? That has been brought down in the father and the daughter, so to speak. The real relationships are father-daughter of Chokmah and Malkus, and Bina and Zeir Anpin, because Bina is Ben of Yah, and that comes out of Bina. The son comes out of Bina, which is 6, and then the Chokmah consciousness is reflected in Malkus. So, in a certain sense, Malkus is more associated with Chokmah than it even is with Bina, where it reflects the mother-daughter. And this final analysis is because the beginning is in its end. So many ways we start with Chokmah rather than we start with Keter even. Keter is completely removed. The initial thought is Chokmah. And the end of it is a speech of Bina, of Malkus, because Malkus is the world of speech. So the initial thought of Chokmah is finalized and reflected in Bina, in Malkus. And Malkus is the crown of the phallus. And the original seed, remember, comes from up here in Chokmah. Chokmah has a very nice gematria of 73, and if you put that with the Keter, that's 693, plus 7 letters of 3 of Keter and 4 of Chokmah, that's 700. That's Shet, which is my name. Shet is also in gematria, in Albam, Art Bosch, it's Bo, which means like intercourse. If you also add the 2 of Keter and Chokmah, that's 702, and that's actually Ben. You know, Ben itself is a final final nun. So that can reflect into Ben Yah, but it's also 702 is Shabbat, which is a reflection of the Ben Yah and also of the Malchus as seventh day. So all this now is opened up to me because, quite frankly, you see, the 30 that I'm involved in is 2 times 15. Remember, there's always 15s. I mean, there's always doubles. There's always two-ness. And when this world is a reflection of the upper world of Yah, we have Yah Yah. We have this world, instead of Vav Hey, it becomes Yah. 15, not 11. And it's Yud Hey, and that's the final name. And that's the Nazir level of consciousness, which is open for any man or woman to enter into and become a self-realized person. And this is actually my work and my level of consciousness and what I'm going to be explicating. That a individual in this life, no matter what he's born into, can be a self-made man. That man can be a woman, but can be a self-made man. You see? You know the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippurim? Well, it's kind of a reflection of what the Nazir is. The Nazir is a self-made Kohen Gadol. You see? And so this is opening up because of the name Yah. Yud Hey, the 15th. You know, I went to a conservative synagogue when I was a child, the Brotherhood Synagogue. I don't know what they have it now. You know, my birthday is Shemini Atzeretz, which is the 8th day of Sukkot. They gave me my birthday on Sukkot. First day is Sukkot. I don't even know halakhically if that's correct yet, because, well, at that time, October 17th, which is my regular calendar birthday, came out to be the first day of Sukkot. So they gave it to me then, and I'm 13, and, you know, quite frankly, have crib notes in my Torah portion, so I could, you know, pronounce it. So I thought that my birthday and I thought my Hebrew birthday was Sukkot. So Sukkot to me is my bar mitzvah day, first day of Sukkot. And they had a tremendous party, and I'm in the sukkah. I mean, whoa, you know. And so that was the 15th. And I remember getting blessed by the rabbi. And he was probably I don't know, but I was getting blessed, and I said, I was going to be a rabbi. I'm not. I'm a Nazir. I'm a self-made man. I've paid the price. I'm no longer a child. I only have a few years left in this existence. It's a question of consciousness. Everything comes up to a final pinnacle, like the tip of a pyramid. You start at the base, you work up to a tip of a pyramid. And when you get there, it's simple. Like the name Yah. Uncomplicated. It can't be simpler than that. Other religions have taken it, other languages, everybody's Yah, Yah, yes. Other languages take it as hey. You know, when they say hello to you, that's the letter hey. That's another expression of God, just the letter hey. And then in the prayer books you see Yud, Yud is the expression of God. Well, the name from Chokmah, and is brought down in many passages, it occurs like 50 times in the Bible, 50, which is Yud times Hey, which is the 50th gate, which is the 49 letters of the Shema and the Baruch Shem plus the Aleph in front of the eyes. And this happens with Chokmah Consciousness. And Chokmah Consciousness comes from Chokmah, and the name that's associated with Chokmah is Yah. And it just so happens that Yah, brought down by, as I said, Rastafarians, relates to Yah, and Yah, which is the final name of God, of Yud He Vav He. And to make heaven on earth, we need Yah, Yud He Vav He, Yeh down here. And the way to accomplish that is for a group of self-made men. You see? The group has to be of individuals. It's a group of individuals. I don't want a group of a group. I don't want groupies. Not me, but I'm talking about for consciousness purposes. It's when you see individuals like Moses, who spent 120 days on Mount Sinai in 3 distinct 40-day periods. Like the 120-year span of life divided into 3 periods. Moses was an individual. That's why the religion follows him. Well, become an individual. Receive the Torah yourself. God is speaking to you at all times. Yah. So when this happens to you, and you receive Chokmah consciousness. And how to achieve this Chokmah consciousness is have the Kundalini rise. And the rising of the Kundalini goes into the head, and into the hair, and then back down. And that's Jacob's ladder. And when you've attained this Chokmah consciousness, you'll know it. And you won't be asking any questions. And you will not be looking for approval